Alright, hello and welcome to another Jurassic Outpost video review of the Jurassic World Mattel toys. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Ultimate Baryonyx Breakout Battle Damage set. This set is part of the Battle Damage line and it's available in the US exclusively at Walmart. And right away you can see that it has a Baryonyx, two Compies, a Dimorphodon, Owen, a new motorcycle which looks pretty cool, a flare, a new motorcycle helmet, Owen's armor, the dino tracking thing that came with Zia. It looks like a new gun that's accurate to Owen's from Jurassic World, and then Owen's knife. On the one side you have the Triceratops, and on the other side you have the T-Rex. On the top it's just the name itself with some key art. And then on the back you can see it's a really unique looking motorcycle. It's not one from the films, but I like it. It has just a different look to it. You can kind of see what Owen looks like in his armor here. You can see the Baryonyx there, Owen holding the flare, Dimorphodon, the Compies, and then these, the Battle Damage Blue and Battle Damage Pteranodon. And then you have the boring stuff on the bottom. Anyways, let's waste no time and hop into opening this. So there's just a piece of tape right here. And then we can just slide this right on out, like so. And that was easy. You have the little instruction guide, nothing really exciting there. Nothing else inside the box. And we can just pop this out. There goes the helmet. And, okay, so this is a really easy item to open up. You can just pop the Baryonyx out like so. Same goes with its tail. And let's just go ahead and assemble that real quick. So it's taken care of. As you can see, that just pops right in. Okay, let's put the Baryonyx to the side, and let's pop everything else out. So there's Owen in the motorcycle. The Dimorphodon, the flare, all the armor. This has a lot of stuff in it. It's actually a really nice little set. Yeah. And then the Compies. Alright, so you can see that I have Owen on his motorcycle wearing his armor. You can take a look at it right here, like so. So the motorcycle is a really unique design. Like I said before, it doesn't necessarily look like Owen's motorcycle from Jurassic World. It kind of has this up armor look to it, but I really like it. Now, there was a ATV set that was released earlier this year, and later on there's supposed to be a motorcycle set. I'm not sure if that motorcycle set is still coming out, but I believe this was the motorcycle, the Dino Tracker motorcycle that they had planned to come out with. And you can see the little Jurassic World logo right there, and right here, right there, and right there. It's got a kickstand here that allows it to stand. It turns, it moves around pretty nicely. It has a lot of detail inside of it. You can see the little plastic headlight, which is a really nice little detail. And even the look of itself has a more militaristic industrial look, and I do like it. And the inclusion of the helmet is a really cool thing. Here, it's just a little bit like of a softer or a hard rubber or a soft plastic, so it just kind of warps around the face. So it's a little tough to get on and off, but it pops just off like so. And you can take a look at the helmet right here. And I think that's a really cool addition. I think that the helmet is a, like, if they wanted to create like Dino Tracker type of kind of ACU characters, I think having a helmet in the roster is really cool because they can even include this with other characters and do armored version of other characters, tactical response Owen and whatnot, especially because we're not really getting new characters. So instead of just seeing the same character re-released, because this Owen's already been released minus the helmet, what I would like to see are repaints. Maybe put him in like tactical army fatigues or something like that. I would have liked to see him painted to match the motorcycle a little bit more and match the motorcycle helmet. However, I'm a little tired of Owen, but I think this is a bit of a cool set, and I think pairing Owen with the motorcycle makes a lot of sense. We'll go over the accessories here in a bit. Let's take a look at the Baryonyx. So this is the battle damage Baryonyx. It is a retool of the Roarvor Baryonyx. Now, as you can see, it doesn't actually have any physical battle damage. It has just a painted decal there and a painted decal there. Nothing on this side. It's identical to the Roarvor, with the sole exception of the fact that it doesn't roar. But it still has the same button, which gives a biting motion, so you can have it, you know, attack Owen. Eat him, like so. But let's take a look at the detail. So this version of the Baryonyx has a similar paint job to the bunker escape Baryonyx, the lava bunker Baryonyx. It's virtually the same color of skin, just a little bit of a, like this one's a little bit more saturated, but the detail on the back is pretty similar. It doesn't carry up to the head, but it has the same color blue. It maybe doesn't have the orange flecks on its skin, and this one has a painted underjaw, which the lava escape one did not. But overall, it looks quite similar. And then, of course, instead of this being orange up here, it's now yellow. It seems like they could almost be like male and female variants of the same species, the same type of Baryonyx. Inside, its tongue is painted a pink. Its teeth are painted. It has the eyes. They're just pretty simply painted. Its claws are not painted. Same with the claws on the feet. They're not painted. And the tail just has the same base plastic color. It's not a bad color. I would have liked to see it a little bit more saturated. On the box art, you can see that it is ever so slightly more saturated. And I would have liked to see that, especially because we already have a Baryonyx out at this color. I would have liked to see maybe a little more of a vibrant reddish orange Baryonyx, something like loud. But overall, I think it looks nice. Obviously, the Baryonyx sculpt is fantastic. It's one of my favorite sculpts from the Mattel Jurassic line. It's very accurate to the film, but honestly, I think it looks even more like it's very athletic and slick looking, which I like. And then, of course, it includes the compies, which are from the Legacy collection, and they can just they're like a softer plastic, so they can just wrap around a character and attack them like so. So, well, if you want Owen to be attacked by compies, well, you get the idea. And there's a Dimorphodon. It is the repaint of the one that came with the Mercenary. It's in one solid gray color. And then a Flare. It's a repaint of the one that came with Malcolm. The new gun. Oh, out of focus. The knife, which has already been released a few times. And then the little computer tracking equipment that came with Zia, which is a cool little inclusion. Now, for the Baryonyx, I do want to do some comparisons. So let's take a look at it next to the other Baryonyxes. Oh, and by the way, something to note. This one, it's the plastic it's made out of is like a softer plastic. Like you can notice when you set it down, the legs don't feel as firm and solid. So I do worry it might have trouble standing in comparison to the other ones. Considering the set I just bought it from Walmart.com for only $20 though, it's a great price. So here it is next to the original Roarvor. As you can see, it's exactly the same sculpt, just different colors. Here it is next to the brand new Rorivore that came with that's out with Dino Rivals. I like this new Rorivore quite a bit. The paint job is beautiful. It has a really nice gradient coming up the leg and the detailing. But it was supposed to have yellow on the face, and this one doesn't really have that, and I think it's lacking like a little bit of definition in the face. And here it is next to the lava bunker Baryonyx. And as you can see, they're in the camera they look more different. Like their paint jobs look. This one's very saturated in comparison to this, but to your eye, they're more similar than the camera suggests. They both basically have the same paint decal on the back. The difference being the blue continues up the neck on this one, and it doesn't continue up the neck on this one. Where the trade-off is this one gets paint on the lower, a different paint job on the lower jaw, where this one did not. But they really do feel like they're meant to be paired with one another. They seem very similar. And naturally, I would believe that one's a male and one's a female with like a little bit of sexual dimorphism. And if I could put them all together. And that's sort of the fleet of Baryonyxes that are out right now. I'm going to go handheld though here for a second. So the one thing you can notice is they all have very similar decal paint jobs, where the stripes, the pattern on the back is very similar Baryonyx to Baryonyx. Something that I would like to see maybe is just a different painting style for the Baryonyx overall. But I do like this new Baryonyx, even if the battle damage is just painted on, and it is quite similar to the lava attack Baryonyx. Anyways, I think my favorite part of this set is the motorcycle. And I love the motorcycle helmet. But I'm a big fan of this set. It's like I said, it's $19.99 on Walmart.com right now. It's shipping. I was able to get it in a day. It's shipped to the nearest Walmart store, and I went and picked it up. So I definitely recommend picking it up, especially if you want another Baryonyx set. But for the motorcycle alone, and $20 to include all of these accessories, it is a definite steal. I'm a fan of it. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and stay tuned to Jurassic Outpost for more toy news and reviews.